Here are some very fast tips that are going to save you money on your swimming pool. So if you do not use a solar blanket and you heat your swimming pool, you're crazy. You're wasting money. Buy a solar blanket, use it. You're going to reduce on the amount of heat that you spend. 75, 90%, something to that degree. Using a solar blanket every night is a fantastic cost savings for your swimming pool. Moving on, for your skimmer basket and your pump strainer baskets, when you take it out and it's full of leaves, don't turn around and just like bang it on the ground or on the sidewalk or something like that, because you're going to crack and break it, and you need to replace those often. When you continue to run your pool, once those are cracked and broken, that's when debris gets where it shouldn't get, and it's going to start costing you more money. So you're saving money on the baskets and you're saving money on the pump repairs. So that's good right there. Since we're talking about skimmer baskets, we're going to save you some more money because you're not going to put chlorine pucks into your skimmer basket. Even if some person told you, maybe even a pool person told you, go ahead, put this chlorine into the strainer of your pump or your skimmer basket, it's fine to do that. Ignore them. Don't do that. It's not fine. It's your equipment and you want it to last as long as possible, and we want to save you money. So don't do that. Do not put chlorine into your skimmer baskets. What else can we do? Clean your filter more often. As the pressure increases in your filter, the pump is it's not operating harder, but the pump is operating further from its best efficiency point. So you do want to clean your filter more often to reduce the resistance to flow in the system, to increase the system efficiency. Most people will monitor the pressure in the filter. When it rises a certain amount, they know it's time to clean the filter. I'm saying that if you wait half the amount of time or do it twice as often, this will increase the overall efficiency of your plumbing system. Something else we can do to save money for your pool: lower your cyanuric acid level. That's the stabilizer. A lot of people let it get out of control, 80, 100, 150 parts per million. Lower that down to 30 to 50 parts per million and keep it there by using unstabilized chlorine from that point forward. Then use borates, also 30 to 50 parts per million. When you do these two things, you're going to drastically reduce on the amount of chlorine that you need to use in your pool. And this is more important than ever because chlorine costs are just getting out of control, more and more expensive. So doing these two things will do a lot of stuff to help your pool. Really, it will allow you to run lower chlorine levels. The chlorine will be more effective. It will last longer. Your pH will be extra stabilized, like it's an extra buffer against pH movement. All in all, it's a win. Keep your stabilizer low at 30 to 50 parts per million, and then also you use borates at 30 to 50 parts per million. And finally, what we can do to save you money in your pool: buy and use a variable speed pool pump. Run it 24 hours a day, a few hours a day near high speed, about twice that much time at a medium speed, and the rest of the 24-hour day at a low speed where the pump is generating 15, 20, or 25 gallons per minute. The long hours at low speed are where the savings really add up for these variable speed pool pumps. So you can have very highly filtered water, a lot of flow infiltration for your pool, but spaced out over a long period of time and costing a very small amount, again, especially for the long hours at low speeds. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com.